could ever go without watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high. Tastes like strawberries.
Oh, that's better with 3. It's better with 3.
All the songs are better with 3.
All the songs are better with 3. We've had kind of like crazy busy week, and well, it's just me and Gabe.
Let's just say,
Here's the bottom line. Our trio's down to 2.
can you feel the love? Oh wait, no, never mind. Not that way. Just Caleb's gone. So.
Yeah, he'll be back. Don't worry.
Yeah.
He'll be back.
He didn't run away with the love of his life, so.
Nope. He's coming back
We're
home.
fine.
We're okay.
Yeah, wait. There's something about that song that we were just singing there I was going to say.
What were you thinking, Gabe?
Oh, thinking.
Yeah.
He says, I'm just thinking out loud. Like,
I'm a thinking.
kind of annoys me. Like, he, like,
I'm a thin
stretched
king.
a word across, like, 2 lyrics.
Yeah.
Like, thinking.
Oh, I heard this thing, like, you know, like, nothing rhymes with orange. But
Yeah.
just, like, split it up. Orange. Eating porridge. And then he makes, like, everything rhyme with it.
Yeah, I think I saw that video, too. Is it Eminem?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he said door hinge, too.
Door hinge.
Door hinge. I think sporange is actually the word.
Sporange?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's like something with spores.
What even is a spore? Like a...
It's like a seed.
Oh,
I think.
yeah.
It's like a mushroom seed, maybe.
Mushroom seed.
Maybe? Hey. I'm not a mushroomologist.
Aficionado. A mushroom aficionado. Not as well.
It's called something. Hey.
A mushroomtologist?
Everything's called something. I don't know.
Hit us up with the name of the people who study mushrooms.
Yeah.
We'd appreciate that. Don't know about that.
Is it like truffleologist? No, that doesn't sound right. I don't know. I could look it up, but
Yeah,
I'm not.
that
so.
doesn't sound quite right. You know what does sound right?
What sounds right?
That intro.
Don't talk to my Mac like that.
Hey.
Don't talk to my Mac like that. It's rude to talk with your mouth full. We eat mac and cheese, sip some Hercules, and I'd like a placement please. Perfect dabs, impromptu raps, and lots of fast no cat. In the backseat, FHP, sing some threes. Just some boys with their sun joys making noise. It's the Don't Talk Mac podcast. The Don't Talk Mac podcast.
No, Mac.
Woo! Wait.
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
Shoot! Wait.
What if I just, like, cut in him yelling it?
Never gets old!
Just
Post a cut.
Just put in, yeah. Do it in post. You know.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tears.
Alright. Hey. Is he in here?
Yeah.
And he's
That's
coming back.
That's right. Gabe, how's your week?
My week has been good.
Yeah.
It's been busy, as you mentioned.
Uh-huh.
I had my first driver's ed
Whoa!
in car.
He is
which,
in
you
the
know,
car.
It was fun. Kind of nervous to just be in a car with some random person for 2 hours straight, but
Yeah, it's a little weird.
it's fine. He's a nice guy.
You could take him.
He talked a lot. So, yeah, he gave me a lot of good material for the podcast.
Trying to merge and he's just like chattering.
Yeah, it actually was kind of hard to focus on the road because he's talking a lot. But, yeah, he's this like big 6'4" guy with a big white beard, at least like 8 or 9 inches. Like just big, fluffy. Kind of,
Fluffy.
I mean, it was fluffy, so.
No, there's actually... Tiger Woods, the golfer, his old caddy, had this big mustache, and his name was Fluff. What? No, it's really.
Like
People
his-
called him Fluff. I have a hat signed by Fluff.
How'd you
Yeah.
get that?
My older brother passed it down to me. He was like at a tournament. Got Fluff to sign it.
That's cool.
Pretty cool. Yeah. Back to
Okay.
Mr. Fluffy.
So yeah, Mr. Fluffy, big beard. I forget how it came up, but he was just telling me, listen to that nice polar seltzer. He was just telling me, out of the blue, he was just like, yeah, I'm actually a professional Santa. Professional Santa Claus.
What?
And I was like, oh, okay, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you dress up, like maybe go to your work party or
Right.
whatever. And he's like, no, like, I'm actually a professional, like, no joke. He looked it up, so he said one of his students was like, you look like Santa Claus, and then his wife was like, yeah, you do look like Santa Claus. So,
And then everything clicked. Like,
Yeah,
like
he's
he
like,
didn't realize, and he was
"Bro."
like, wait, I'm Santa.
wait a minute. No wonder I can't remember Christmas. He's just gets possessed and just
Yeah, seriously.
is Santa. But yeah, so he looked it up, and apparently, actually true, there's 6 Santa colleges
What?
in the U.S. And he was just like, so yeah, I just went to one. I went back to school. He studied there. I think it was like 6 months.
6 months?
He graduated and became an actual professional Santa Claus.
That's so cool. Like, wow. I'm shit of words.
I asked him, I was like, okay, that's really interesting and funny. So I was like, what do you do at Santa College? And he was like, well, there's normal classes like business, marketing, stuff like that. And I was like, okay, I don't see how that's related to Santa, but
Do you want
nice.
cookies? Like,
Yeah, and then he,
if Bobby was good this year and had 3 cookies, and he was good, so we give him 2 more cookies, how many cookies just he have?
if Joey's on the naughty list and Freddy's on the nice list, which one gets coal? So he had normal classes, and then he also had a couple special classes.
Ooh.
So I just thought of this right now. I'm gonna give you 3 classes.
Okay.
2 of them he actually did take, and one of them is just made up.
Okay.
Okay.
2 true special classes, Santa classes,
Yeah.
and a non-special Santa class.
Yeah. 2 truths and a lie, Santa version.
Okay.
1, reindeer lore.
Ooh.
2,
Nice.
gift wrapping.
Oh.
Or 3, beard care.
Beard. I can talk. Beard care sounds like very important.
I mean, you gotta have a good beard.
You gotta have the beard. Who can't be Santa Claus with like a tangled beard? I feel like the gift wrapping, I feel like the elves wrap it, Why does Santa need to wrap it? I'm gonna go gift wrapping.
Okay, that is correct.
Oh.
He had to take a beard care class and a reindeer lore. Like, what does that even mean? Reindeer lore? This is Rudolph.
Did they tell them at the colleges that Santa's not real? Was that a part of it? Whereas everyone just believes Santa's real and they're his minions or something.
They're trying to live up to him.
Yeah.
If you get straight A's, you can meet the man in the suit.
If you the one student each year gets to deliver to one city. That's how they do it. That's how he gets to all the places.
Yo.
All the Santas, they train him up and then they don't have to go everywhere. There's not one Santa. Why could that work?
That could be a movie premise.
That
actually.
could totally work.
And that's why there's so many different versions of Santa.
Right. Did we discover something? Santa real?
Call Hasbro. Wait, what's a famous movie? Call
Santa
Call
Claus?
Warner Brothers.
Disney?
Call Warner Brothers. Make a movie out of it.
Oh.
I don't know why I said Hasbro.
I
That's
gotcha.
a gaming thing, I think.
Yeah. Matchbox cars. A sleigh matchbox car. Why is this not a thing? Hit them up.
Totally.
Uh.
But yeah, he also took a dressing, how to dress class, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And he said his wife is
No
just started
way.
going this year for Mrs. Claus College.
No way. That's awesome. She's in on it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Well, that's pretty interesting.
He, what was I gonna say? I forget. There's one more thing, but can't remember it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This is something else, but his ringtone was "Have a Holly Jolly Christmas," like his phone ringtone.
In the middle of July.
Yeah.
That's such a
Like it went off right as we got in the car, and it was like, "Have a Holly Jolly Christmas." It scared me so bad because it was really loud.
The most startling.
Startling?
Yeah. Okay. I'm a little bit getting scared now. I could not think of that word. I knew it was like something. Man, that's not good.
Here, let's do a little role play here.
Yeah.
You be the driver, I'll be the phone.
Okay.
Or I'll be like the instructor and the phone. So yeah, anyway, over here you have your left turn.
Have a holly jolly Christmas.
It also happened one time when we were driving. That scared me more.
All right, you're just gonna merge into the right. Oh!
Yeah, and then he had a like Santa lanyard on for his card. So he loves Santa.
He went for it.
But
That's something.
yeah, here's the interesting part, or an interesting part.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah.
lot of interesting parts here.
Interesting.
Apparently, it like pays really well.
Wow.
Like he worked 2 months last year, like November and December, I guess, and got $28,000.
Yo, you just disclose this information as you're like driving in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pulling in about 28,000 over 2 months.
Yeah. That was,
I guess that's the pro part. Like amateurs don't make any money.
amateurs don't make
When you go pro, that's when it's coming in.
Also, apparently, authentic beard
Uh-huh.
is something people pay a lot more for.
That makes
What
sense.
people are looking
All the
for.
kids like grab the beard or
Yeah.
whatever.
You're not real Santa.
He can be like, no, I actually am real. And
actually,
you're
I'm
getting coal.
Takes out a certificate.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, that was a fun guy.
That's eventful.
It was fun.
That's
Alright.
fun.
How's your week?
I don't have as much compared to that. Pretty busy. I had my hazelnut food challenge today.
Oh, didn't know that.
Yeah. So if you guys like have been here, I guess you know you probably Caleb, I miss you. I don't know if that's the problem, but something's wrong. You guys probably know I got a couple food allergies, and recently I've been able to challenge a few nuts and see if I can have them. So I've already successfully challenged peanut and almond, so I can have them now. And today I had hazelnut. So, like, first of all, we had to get hazelnuts to try them, and
Yeah.
they're like round. They're not like
I don't know if
nut-looking
I've ever
things.
had like a hazelnut.
Right. Yeah, like it's like Nutella, but
Yeah.
so we had to find those, and we were like we were right on the edge, and then we ran into Safeway, and they weren't there. It was like out of season or something. So we ran to Trader Joe's, and we get
Trader
these like
Joe's.
unsalted, dry roasted hazelnuts, like the most like organic, like nothing on them. Like this is not gonna taste good.
Wait, you have to bring your own testing material?
Yeah, you gotta bring your own nuts. So we got there and we did it, and they just kind of like give you a small bit and then keep on like doubling the dose until you get like 10 in total. So I had like 20 hazelnuts today. And they started out with like half a hazelnut, and she like gives it to me in a little bowl and she's like, okay, here you go, whenever you're ready. And I like pick it up and I'm about to put it in my mouth, and I missed. It dropped on the ground. My dad's like, well, that's not a good start.
This is not boding
I was
well.
like so excited. I think my hand shook and I just right on the ground. But I did pass. I can have results now,
go.
despite the rough start.
So, are you clear on Nutella?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, so
And you
excited to try that.
got cleared on peanuts recently.
Right.
So, peanut butter Nutella sandwich.
Is that a thing?
Here it comes.
Should be.
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah, that's a thing.
Oh, that's a thing.
Oh, that's a thing.
See, I don't know about, like, the whole... I need to go to, like, peanut school now. Or
Yeah.
nut school.
Hey,
Learn about nut
go to peanut college.
things.
Apparently there's college
I'm a
for
certified nut
everything.
eater. I'm nuts for nuts. You know?
That's their slogan. Nuts for nuts.
We're nuts for nuts.
Oakdale College. Have you had a peanut and fluff sandwich? Peanut butter and fluff sandwich?
No, not yet.
Can you have fluff?
Is
I
that
feel
like the
I think it's just
marshmallow
yeah.
stuff? That stuff's weird.
It is kind of weird.
Yeah, I've had like like peach fluff.
Whatever
like-
flavors.
Well, no, you put like actual peaches in it and like make this thing. I think my grandma. I don't
That
know.
sounds gas, actually.
It's if you like it. Yeah. I haven't had it yet. I didn't try it.
But, yeah.
Yeah, got a few things to try.
Yeah.
I think my favorite thing. I can't have Snickers because that still has egg, but there's this Reese's Nutrageous. It's this bar. Have you had it?
No.
It's like kind of caramel and chocolate in the center, but like coated with like a ton of nuts on the outside. I haven't had a payday bar yet, but it kind of like feels like it has the amount on that, and it's like it's filling. It's like it's good.
Yeah.
It's really good. So I suggest that. That's probably more like little known, but the Reese's Nutrageous bar is nutrageous. It is so good.
I mean, yeah, I guess you're probably discovering, like, a lot of things that, like, not a lot of people know about.
Yeah.
Because you're like, I can have peanuts now. Let me just eat everything.
We
with
eat peanuts. Yeah.
So, finding all the hidden gems.
For sure.
Have you tried the Reese's Take 5?
No, not yet. See, there's. I have a long way to go.
Yeah. I've never tried it either, but
Oh, make me feel a little better.
yeah. I haven't tried a lot of, like, the Reese's things. Like, I feel like there's so many different variations.
Mm-hmm.
But, in Joey's voicemail that he left a long time ago, he was like, top snacks, Reese's Take 5.
Oh, that's what he said. I guess we gotta try that then.
And then he was like, hopefully peanuts will be on your... Hopefully you can have those soon, Nathan.
Uh-huh.
So,
Wow, we're here now.
we're here now.
We're here now. Whoa!
It's peanut time.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Alright. That's good.
That's good.
You want to get into a voice memo?
I do want to get into a voice memo.
Hey, only if you want to, though.
You know what, Gabe?
What?
I want to.
Alright, let's do it.
Let's get into it. Let's get into it!
Come on, man.
Whoa!
Alright, let me pull this up real quick.
Pull it up!
Pull it up, pull it.
Pull it up, bum, bum.
Woo! Okay. This is a voicemail, as you can tell.
Hey guys, this is your biggest fan of DTM, none other than Nathan's dad and grandfather to the smallest macker in the world who happens to have the closeout to the intro. And yes, indeed, it never gets old. All right, my challenge for you guys is I'd like you to go onto ChatGPT and do an AI challenge. Basically, each one of you have to take turns trying to challenge AI to come up with a wrong answer to the question that you ask it. So go to ChatGPT, see if you can challenge it to get an answer wrong. And my second challenge is I'd like to hear you guys do an in or out on homeschool field trips. I know you've done a lot of field trips as homeschoolers and like to see which ones you're in on, which ones you're out on. And the greatest sound in sports, it might be the Nike swish, it might be the swish of the hoop, it might be the golf ball dropping in, but I think it's actually your parents yelling, cheering you guys on. And I got to close out by saying Team Fork all the way. Come on, when you get the nice crispy outside burnt edges of that mac and cheese, you got to eat it with a fork. That's the best way to go. Team Fork.
Alright, first thing,
Alright.
gotta confront the team for. Okay, little bit. If you're making it like soupy, like, you know, there's so much milk in that, it's just like Because what's the best part? It's like the cheese sauce.
The
cheese, the
cheesy
juice, all
covered,
that.
yeah.
If you're like having that casserole, where it's in a casserole dish and it's like cooked with those burnt edges, I see the fork. It has like that coating
Yeah,
on top
yeah,
where you
yeah.
can like can't really get through. I get it. But mac and cheese, that's more like cheesy pasta casserole. You know?
Yeah.
Like
A nice bowl of Kraft mac and cheese.
you're not exactly. You're not gonna you gotta get the utensil according to the meal.
I agree.
So
And I'd say 7 times out of 10 it's gonna be a spoon.
right.
Maybe
Right.
8.
Maybe 8.
Definitely 7. Maybe.
With me it's probably 9 if I'm making it.
Yeah.
I make it soupy.
My mom makes some killer like mac and cheese casserole.
Mm-hmm.
I'm busting out a fork for
Bust
that
out the
thing,
fork.
but
Stab that thing.
yeah, I mean you have to.
Alright.
Okay, ChatGPT.
ChatGPT. So I was talking to him and he said like it can't like not it has to be able to like answer. It can't say we don't do this kind of question. We have to like trick it into giving something wrong.
It can't be like some like racist thing or something. Like apparently it's like it won't say some like politically incorrect stuff or whatever.
Sure.
I mean, not that we would, but like. Okay, hold on. Let me sign into ChatGPT real quick.
Gotta think of some things. What are the categories we could get? Like some consolation. What if like not.
Try to
What is
confuse it.
not the seventh planet from the sun? not. It's 4 knots. So they all cancel out. So we're actually asking for the 4th planet from the sun, which is Mars.
Should that be the first one?
Sure, let's try it.
Alright. What else did he say? What else did he talk about? Best sound in sports.
In or out on field trips.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do that after.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, parents cheering on. It's definitely nice. It's a nice sound.
All right.
What is be appreciative.
Not the 4th planet from the sun?
Okay, it's
Whoa! No! What? Okay, a not cancels out. So not is essentially no not at all. Therefore, the question simplifies to asking about the 4th planet from the sun. The 4th planet from the sun is Mars. Whoa!
Props to ChatGPT.
Props to ChatGPT.
Can you guys like talk?
That's crazy.
Here.
Hey there.
Oh
I've got
my.
a really great feeling about us teaming.
That's kind of scary.
That's kind of scary. We were we asked it about like estimating what we'd shoot on a golf round if we put in certain stats, and it literally estimated what I was supposed to shoot from the stats.
Wow.
Like,
How close was it to what you shot?
I don't know if it did like the one part right. I couldn't tell. It was really confusing, but I feel like it kind of got it right.
Okay.
Man, it literally said that not canceled out.
Alright, I have it on like voice version, so you can just like talk to it. What else could we ask? What's something that's like everybody thinks one way, but it's actually the other way?
Yeah.
Get tricky with them.
You're a little tricky with them.
I mean, first of all, what's the correct utensil to use when eating mac and cheese?
Oh, shoot. This is sketch to do live.
What's the correct utensil to use eating mac and cheese? Okay.
The most common utensil for eating mac
I'm gonna
and
say
cheese
fork.
is a fork.
Most common.
Helps you pick up the pasta
Most
easily,
common is fork.
especially if it has a thicker sauce or larger pasta shapes.
Yeah,
Some people might
yeah.
prefer a spoon, especially if the sauce is very creamy.
Exactly. I mean, that's pretty much what we think, and we just prefer creamy sauce. So
Yeah.
I guess it's what you prefer. If you don't like soupy pasta,
Yeah.
and see, pasta isn't macaroni.
True.
Like, if you're having cheesy round pasta...
Cheesy rigatoni? I don't think so.
Exactly. Cheesy rigatoni? I'm not using the spoon.
Come on, man.
Rigatoni and cheese. Rigatoni and cheese is actually gas. It's so good.
Like little parm
extra
cheese? Or...
Extra, like, thick sauce. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just make some killer rigatoni and cheese.
Some killer rigatoni.
Killer rigatoni.
Rigatoni.
Let me pull out, like, my penny knowledge. Let me think. Because, like, there's some, like, tricky things in there. Okay, so, let me give you... So, pennies are made with... They used to be made with mostly copper. But then, in 1982, I think, or 1983, it might be, like, the year in between that, they switched to zinc. So they got a little bit lighter. But in 1943, during the Second World War, they wanted to save copper for use in the war. So they switched to a steel cent, which is like, it looks kind of silver. It's like silvery in color instead of that like bronze color, made from steel. And I read somewhere that they actually saved like enough copper to make like hundreds, or not hundreds, but they made like literal battleships from the copper they saved in pennies. So in just 1943, cool. It's made with steel. So what if we just say, like, something broad?
Like, what's a penny made out of?
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
And then, okay. What material is a penny made out of? It's thinking.
Modern pennies in the United States are made primarily of zinc, with a thin copper coating.
Right.
Since 1982, they have been composed of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper.
Okay. I mean, it was all right.
It was correct with what it gave.
Got it.
Could have given more.
What about, like... What if we do, like, a really hard math question?
Yeah.
Although, how do we know if it's right?
Oh. What if we, like... No, okay, it has to be... I was thinking, like, what's the temperature in this room? But, like, it would be able to answer that.
Yeah.
There's something that, like... Or, like, one of the Kentucky Derbies where, like, the horse got, like, canceled because they had, like, drugs. Did that happen recently?
Like steroids?
Yeah. What was that? What year was that? Was that last year?
No, I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, I don't know the correct answer, I guess. Shoot.
What if we just go like the classic, like, is a tomato a fruit?
Ooh.
Is a tomato a fruit?
Ooh, we stumped it.
Oh?
Thinking. Wow.
Okay.
I can't do this. It just won't do it. It's I will not be tricked.
It's taking its time to...
It's just gonna, like, say Wi-Fi's messed up or something because it won't answer it. Huh. Well.
Wi-Fi's fine.
Ew, we stumped it.
Do we win?
Did we win? Did we beat AI?
I guess, I mean... Here, should I ask again?
Yeah, try.
Is a tomato a fruit? Go ahead and send.
Let's see what you think here. What you thinking?
What?
Wow, it's just going in a circle. I think we stumped it.
Alright, well, there you go.
Huh. Is it just this question, or like... Oh, I only have 2 bars. Well, it's on your... Well, there's 4. Why are the 3 bars and the 4 bars? I never understood that.
Isn't there, like, distance? It's like how close you are to the nearest, like, cell tower.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we stumped it.
You stumped it.
It's not going.
Well, one thing I was wondering, what does GPT stand for?
True. I don't know.
Like get ghost platypus technology?
Or like
Probably not, but
maybe it's all words where the GP and T are silent. Like gnat, pneumonia, pterodactyl is a P.
tsunami.
Tsunami. Hey, maybe.
Gnat.
Gnat.
What was the second one?
Gnat pneumonia. Gnat pneumonia.
Tsunami.
That'd be fire. You like a fire, and then you're called, or like a band name. We're Nat
Yeah.
Pneumonia Tsunami.
Yo.
GPT. Wow.
Check us out.
Spring
Spotify,
Song.
SoundCloud. Yeah, I don't know.
Or is it like Google processing
Transcript?
transcript.
I don't know. Should we ask it?
Yeah, let's ask it. What does GPT...
No, it's
it doesn't like me. What does the GPT in ChatGPT stand for?
I think it's done.
I don't think it likes us. What if you try like typing it in?
Yeah, I can try. Try y'all typey.
Well, type
Oh.
it in. Oh, what?
It answered the tomato one. I just typed it though.
Oh.
It says...
What?
It's a tomato
what?
is a fruit botanically. It develops from the ovary of a flower and contains seeds. However, in culinary terms, it's often treated as a vegetable because of its savory flavor. So,
Except that. Both sides of the equation there.
Yeah.
It's good at like leaving everything open.
yeah.
What does it say about GPT?
It says ChatGPT stands for generally. I was gonna try to think of something random. It stands for generative pre-trained transformer.
What?
That makes sense.
Oh,
okay.
oh,
That makes sense.
I see. Oh my gosh.
Alright, well,
It's pretty cool.
I think we stumped it, basically.
We stumped it.
You quit talking, so.
I wasn't talking, yeah. We just kind of fried it.
Yeah. Fried its old voice chip.
That's fun. Yeah, it's a cool game. ChatGPT is so fun to like play with, and like it really is pretty smart.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah.
I ate a bunch of ice. What else did he say? In and outs.
What's your phone password? It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
If you get my phone, don't
wanna
type
get
in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Do not type that in.
In and outs.
Okay.
On
I
homeschool
prepared.
field-
Okay, field trips.
So yeah, in case you didn't know, we're homeschooled.
We're homeschooled. Wow.
Still going field trips though.
We do.
Hey,
Yeah, pretty cool.
we're not missing out on that experience.
No. Homeschooling is awesome.
It was pretty cool.
All right, so I prepared like some field trips that we go on, and
Okay.
Gabe, you tell me if you are in or out on those field trips.
Okay.
And some like background music. Hey, Gabe. What do you think? Oh shoot. Hey Gabe.
Yes.
It's like when the other person talks, we gotta do the music, so it's always on. So you do the music.
Hey, Gabe.
Yes. What? I don't know what I'm supposed to
You
say.
take the music back.
Oh. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
You're around the like orchestra.
Here, wait, try again.
Hey Gabe.
Hey,
Hey, Gabe.
Yes.
What do you think about the orchestra?
I think the orchestra. I'm out on the orchestra because it's. I just don't really. Kind of boring. So yeah, it's basically pretty boring.
Yeah, I get that. So for ours, we go to the Baltimore Symphony Orchestra. Okay, that was good.
figured that out. Yeah, it's kind of like a lot of sitting.
Yeah, it's pretty long. I like it. I mean, it's definitely impressive.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, like, it's not impressive. It's just... It'd be better if there was, like, something to, like, look at.
Yeah. They're just sitting there.
Yeah.
You know the what's that one symphony orc? There's like one really famous orchestra. They had a mosh pit at the concert. So they're playing like classical music and you like jumping around in a mosh pit. It looked awesome.
It's kind of crazy.
It's kind of crazy. All right. How about the art museum?
Art museum?
And we live in the DC area, so we literally go to the Smithsonian. Do we go to the Smithsonian?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if
so we go to like good art museums.
Well, the National Art Gallery is the one in DC.
It's definitely not
I don't know if it's part of the Smithsonian though, because there's like 17 museums in the Smithsonian. It's like.
Did you watch
National
Night in the
Treasure?
Museum?
Oh wait,
I thought you were going Night in the Museum too.
I think it is Night in the Museum too, actually. He's hacking. And
yeah.
His dad's on the phone.
Yeah.
Take a left here in the basement.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on it.
It's cool. I like it. It's definitely like entertaining. Like there's a lot of like different stuff to see.
Yeah.
Modern art kind of makes me mad.
I mean, we could be famous.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But yeah, like there's this one we went a couple years ago with my family, and there's this one art display where someone had just taken the plaster from like the wall, and it basically had just like scraped like like something down the wall. So there's like the wall and then like a strip of no plaster, and then there's plaster piled at the bottom. And my brother came up to it and he just nudged it with his tongue, because I guess he thought it like, either he thought it wasn't something, or you're just like, this is nothing. Like, I don't know. I don't really know what he's thinking, but like a security guard came up and he's like, please don't touch the exhibits. And I was like, okay, I won't touch this pile of plaster.
I won't touch the wall under repair. That's so funny.
What about you?
I haven't been to like the big art museum that's not this year coming up here.
Okay.
I've gone to like some small ones. They're kind of cool, but kind of just standing there looking at like some people
Yeah.
and like painting. It's like, well, that was cool. What about like the courthouse?
Out.
Out.
Very out.
Very get dressed up, go through security, and then just sit there in perfect silence.
I actually never went to the courthouse one.
Oh,
It doesn't sound fun though.
it's not.
Well,
it's you're
It
not
sounds
missing out.
fun if it's like a... Is that the one where you like see a trial?
Well, there's the mock trial where you do it yourself, but then normally like we visit before.
Yeah. So I never went to that.
I heard like this year's class went to like a divorce hearing. So it just like, that sounded rough. They said it
Yeah.
was really boring, and they were just like, couldn't follow any of it. Last year's, we saw a sentencing of like this young 20s guy, and like his family was in the front row, and he got like sentenced to like, I can't remember, it might have been like 20 years in jail.
Wow.
And he's like really young guy, and like his family's like in the front row crying. And
That's-
Joe's like, I'm sorry, and like,
It's sad
and
to
he gets
see.
taken away in handcuffs, and we're just sitting there like looking at each other in like horror, like what
Yeah,
did we
that's-
just see?
It's gotta be kind of shocking.
Yeah. So probably out on that part.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I feel like I never went to that one.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it'd kind of be fun if you got like a fun case.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although, like what? I guess.
That just makes me not want to be a lawyer.
Yeah.
Like, I guess you can choose kind of like the part of the law you can do, but
Yeah. I don't want to be a lawyer
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd say I'm out on that one.
What about like Annapolis? So, for all those out-of-state listeners or out-of-country listeners,
Yeah.
we actually have listeners in 6 different countries, and I think we're up to 23 different states.
What? 23?
Yeah, 23 states.
Wait,
23.
that's a lot.
It's a lot of states.
I know like people from like 2 other states
Yeah.
that listen.
I probably could like think of people listening from like 6 of those states. I don't know who the other people are.
Hey,
what if we like
that's kinda cool.
Can we get a voice memo from someone that we don't know?
Yeah, if you didn't know us previously, like never even heard of us, like didn't know
Who
our
the heck
friends,
is Nathan Switzer and
Yeah.
Gabe Brownsworth?
didn't know our friends,
That's
didn't
not
know
our names,
anyone. Yeah, that's not our names. We have a voice memo.
Or if that link is really finicky and I realize it really doesn't work, and I'm sorry guys,
It's a bad.
send it to don'ttalkmacpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah. Here's some good news.
Yeah.
I think they might be
Good news.
changing that system.
Oh.
So, hey,
Hey.
they might start working better.
Hey, that's good.
If you sent one in and you didn't hear it, it's because the app didn't send it through. Because we've played every voice memo we've got.
Yeah.
Have we?
I think we have like one for next week. But
Oh, well, yeah,
other
we're
than
saving
that,
a couple.
I don't think.
Yeah, I forgot about that. We're saving
Yeah.
a couple for next week.
Yeah.
Which, on that note, on that note,
Yeah. On that note,
send in some voice memos
Right.
if you want. I
please,
mean, not if you want.
Even
just
more.
do it. Just kidding.
like,
Even more urgent now because we are going to camp for 2 weeks.
does that mean no Don't Talk Mac podcast for 2 weeks?
No, don't worry, buddy.
Phew.
We're gonna have to record before we go to camp.
Oh, yikes.
We kind of didn't really do a lot of thinking here.
Yeah.
And waited till the last week. So
It's like 3 podcasts to record this week.
yeah, we're gonna be recording a lot next week. So send in your voice memos because those always help us make time, stuff like that.
Keep them interesting so we're not just droning on and on and on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, should we do one more in and out?
Yeah. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT for common field trips.
Okay.
Okay. What about the zoo?
The zoo. I don't know if I ever went there for homeschool, but
Aquarium?
does it have to be homeschool? Oh, aquarium.
Yeah.
Aquarium is fun.
Aquarium's
I'm
fun?
very in on
You like that?
aquarium.
Okay.
Yeah. I went with my class for a biology field trip because we were going through biology, so it was just like to see the little fishies.
Mhm.
That was fun. We like went through, named a lot of the animals, just being goofs.
Yeah.
Fun time.
Big geese. Where'd you
Just
go?
being goofs. The Baltimore Aquarium.
That's a big one, right?
Yeah, it's big.
Pretty big.
It's
That's
big.
awesome.
What about you?
I have this one aquarium story. It's not like for school, but me and my mom. Oh, it was for a golf tournament. It was probably like 2 or 3 years ago. Me and my mom were just on this like little trip, just the two of us down in Virginia Beach. And we we were in Williamsburg. That's better. We were in Williamsburg, Virginia. Is that in Virginia?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a lot of names.
I'm a little scatterbrained right now.
There's a lot of like name bergs.
Yeah.
It's like a name and then a bird.
Birds. We were in Williamsburg, Virginia. Why do I want to say Pennsylvania now? It's totally Virginia.
There's a Jamestown, Pennsylvania.
Right.
Which is a name.
It's Williamsburg.
Williamsburg. I don't know.
Williamsburg. We were in this place in Virginia, and we decided for a golf tournament, we decided to drive 2 hours out of the way to the Virginia Beach Aquarium because we heard it was like really awesome. We were like, okay, why not? We're like, whatever, we're gonna go do this. So we drove over there, we're ready, and we're looking at it, and it's like, this is interesting. Okay. So like we go in, and it kind of was like through a path, like you just followed the path. Not like you wander all over, just kind of like one route you go through all the way. And the first like section was like the aviary, which is not
Yeah, that's true.
aquatic.
That's true. Why do all aquariums have aviaries?
Yeah, I'm not sure, but they had the lamest aviary. Okay, it wasn't lame. It was awesome. There was like one red colored bird or something, and then there was this crow. He was Russell the Crow. And he could talk. He was a talking crow.
That's kind of... Hey, that kind of makes up
And
for
I
it.
think he said like one word. He was not a talking dude. So we were like, okay, bye Russell. And then we left. And we kept walking. And there's like the one section, and you know that scene in Finding Nemo where they're in like where the kids can like put their hands in?
Yeah.
Like the seat. There was like that little like tiny pool for like starfish. And it was like, but there was like glass on top of it so you could eat. And then there was like some really small fish. And then it was like over, and we were like, "What? What just happened?"
Wait. How's that legal?
It was great. There was probably like a few other stuff,
Yeah.
but we were really let down. We were like, "Okay."
Wow.
So we went and like sat on the beach for a half hour, which was like awesome. And we waited for a dolphin tour. So we went out on this boat on the
That's
ocean on a dolphin watching to make up for it. And we like saw a ton of dolphins.
That's cool.
In the sunset. And it was like, okay, that was worth it. But you know, Russell the Crow. Got a story from it.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Just quick thing. We're getting long on time here, but
Yeah.
this is it's kind of random, but
Mm-hmm.
naming animals kind of reminded me.
Yeah.
There was this bee I was reading yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and there's this bee that kept landing on me.
Yeah.
And like, you don't freak out. It's not gonna do anything to you.
Right.
Like, it's just gonna crawl on you. So I was just sitting still. I crawled on my leg a little, and then it crawled into my hands, and I was sort of making like a half fist,
Uh-huh.
and it was just like burrowing around in my hand, like
Ew.
crawling over my fingers,
Yikes.
and I was just staying still, and it was just like, it kept coming back. It was there for like 30 minutes, crawling all over me.
Were you just like kind of vibing with it?
Yeah, I was vibing with him. I named him
named-
Cecil.
You named him Cecil?
Yeah.
Cecil the bee?
Yeah.
ABC-ecil? Wait, what's that? It's a B-Cecil.
Yeah, that's crazy. I was trying to think of like puns with his name because like BC.
Right.
Didn't even think of that one.
Yeah, what's that? Oh, it's a B-Cecil. ABC-ecil.
ABC-ecil. ABC-ecil. So yeah, use a vibe. I took a couple of videos of him. Maybe we'll put it on Patreon.
We seriously need to get a picture on them.
Yeah. Maybe YouTube. I don't know.
Yeah.
If you want to see Cecil. If you want to see Cecil, leave a voice memo. Say, we want Cecil. And I'll send, and we'll put it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Or leave a comment on YouTube.
Mhm.
Don't forget you can comment on YouTube. Or yell it really loud and we might hear you.
Who knows?
Hey, who knows how loud you can yell? Okay.
Alright.
I think there's one last thing I was going to say.
One more thing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Do we just want to have Caleb say something real quick?
I think that's a good idea.
Okay, Caleb, say something right here.
Global warming is real.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Caleb.
Should we name Josh because he's such a Josher?
He's such a Josher.
Well, I guess
cousin
on that
Josh. Okay. On that note, we miss you, Caleb. Peace.
I